Hello, Ocean Snakeo here with another figure review. This time we have got the Recreatures #1 Devilman Amon. The company that makes this is some Japanese company, and I honestly have no idea. I've got the box in front of me, and it's got plenty of Japanese writing, so it might say it on here, but if it does, I honestly don't know. The top of the box, it says Sentinel Co. Limited. So I will show you that in just a minute. Devilman is actually one of my favourite all-time anime characters. One of my favourite anime movies is the Devilman the Birth and the sequel Devilman the Demon Bird. Great animes, classic animes as well. Really great. They're one of the earliest ones I've actually ever saw when I first watched anime. And I've never actually got a figure of Devilman. I've always contemplated making one out of a Marvel Legends, and I've had a few attempts which got started and never really got finished. And then I saw this guy online. I was like, oh my god, I have to get him. And I got him off of eBay ages ago, and it actually got him for a pretty reasonable price. Now, the reason why I've not reviewed him yet is because I already thought I had, to be honest. I remember recording a video of him, and yeah, I remember doing all the usual suspects by making a video, cropping it together and so forth. And I thought I uploaded it, but for the life of me, I can't find it on my YouTube channel, I can't find it on my phone, I can't find it on my hard drive, so I'm guessing it must have been accidentally deleted, which is a shame. But anyway, not the end of the world, we still have this bad boy, so let's go over him. As you can see, he's sporting this lovely display stand, and he's got his nice little like gliding pose. We'll go over to him in a bit. As per usual, if I have a box, I will show it first. So let's go over the box. He comes in this box, which has got a nice simple black and white open window with a plastic blister inside. Now the blisters are kind of interesting. It's like two kind of cups, like if I do the back of my hands, actually like close together like that, with the outline of Devilman inside. So you can see there's the see-through one here, and then behind that is a black one which goes to the back, so they basically join in the middle. So it's a nice snug fit in the box. I really did like that. As you see at the bottom, we've got Devilman Amon and some Japanese writing here, and at the top, sorry I got to do it on the side, is Recreatures #1. It's a nice neat box. Again, the Recreatures Devilman. Same on the other side, some lines. The bottom, plenty of Japanese all writing. If anyone can read Japanese, feel free to have a gander. And at the top, it just says Amon, Sentinel, .co Limited. And it also says that up here, if I can get it to focus, there you go, Sentinel Co, Limited. So I'm guessing that's the people that make them. I'm not too sure. All I know is that I had to get it. It's a nice looking box, you know, it's nothing really wow. Did I show you the back? Oh no, I didn't, sorry. And on the back you've got a picture. Focus. There you go, a really nice sketching of the figure. I don't know if it's actually the figure with a bit of like added effect, or if it's actually a sketch of Devilman. Either way, it's a nice, cool figure. Cool drawing. So, let's go on to this guy. Now I'm moving him very precariously because he's in a, like I said, a gliding pose, so he's kind of very precariously propped up in there. He does come with a few accessories and a whopping large amounts of detail. So let's go over his stand first, and then we'll go over the figure. So if I just take him off of that, see if I can convince him to stand up by himself. Ah, good enough. Right, the stand is very simply, it came in like 3 pieces. I want to say 4 for some reason, I don't know why, but whatever. You get this black square with like a translucent flat part on top of it. I'm not quite sure why that needs to be 2 pieces, but it is. And then you have this, which just has a groove and a slot to go in any one of these gaps here. So you can put it here, wherever you really want it. And then it's got a hinge, then you peg this into it, and this, as you can see, has 1, 2, 3 hinges here, so you can get it at all kinds of range. And yes, unfortunately the teeth are literally just pegged in, there's nothing holding them, so the more you wiggle them, the more they want to pop out. It does have a rotate, but you have to kind of pull it out a bit first, because as you can see, there's like these teeth and they catch. So it does want to just like hold it like that. But you know, they're nice and tight, and it does support his weight, so you can hold him up really, really nice. To add on to the base, which they really didn't need to do, is they've given this kind of half a demon. I can't think what this is called, this type of statue kind of thing. But it's like a dead Devilman, and which is one of the demons he fights in the second movie, I believe. You know, I only watched them like a few months ago, but I can't think to life for me. But the detail on this guy is just absolutely spectacular. Seriously, just amazing. They went all out on this guy. I mean, look at that face. That's quite horrific, if you ask me. And I don't mean that in a horrific as in, oh, it's really poorly sculpted. I mean, that's quite scary, you know. Viewer content to devise. This guy's really nice, menacing claw with this like jagged kind of, what they called, is it a bearded dragon kind of lizard effect? It's nice like spike claws coming out there. Really nice texture going throughout. And of course he's got his Skull of Souls. Sorry for any spoilers. If you haven't seen Devilman by now, it's been out forever. You really should have. And again, the detail in this. His hand does fit in this little crevice here. Devilman's hand, that is. So that's pretty cool. Nice bit of blood spatter. I mean, it's absolutely gruesome. Just look at that. These things really look like they could be real life demons, you know. It's a shame. I kind of wish I had a figure of Devilman with this kind of detail. I'd love to say that I'd be able to maybe take this and incorporate into it, but no, there's no way you could. Now, he's got a flat bottom, hollow base. Here's a couple of parts glued together, and he's got like a little lip, if I show you it like that, like a little bit slip, so this can just hang like over the edge of your desk or over the edge of the base, or it can hang however you want, but you have to have it on a hanger. You can't really put it flat, else it looks a bit weird. I don't mind that. I think it looks very cool like that. Now onto this bad boy's details. He is, again, absolutely horrific. Just looks amazing. It's kind of weird using the word horrific in a context where it's good. just look at all this texture throughout the face and all the detail. Now in the actual anime movie, these are not bone or anything. These are actually comprised of his hair. Same as his horns, all comprised of his hair. The fact that they've made them into bone horns, I really like. And these also look like they should be bone or scales or something. And just he's got this really evil grin. Now he actually does come with two heads. Let me just grab his other one. His other head has an open, more like snarling thing. And his jaw is actually a separate piece, but it doesn't come off. But the same kind of paint job and textures going all the way throughout. Just got the open jaw, really. The eyes don't look so clean on that one, if you ask me. Yeah, these ones look a lot cleaner. If I try and do it's going to be hard to on a zoom. See what I mean? But whatever, still really lovely. It's got this nice texture going throughout the muscles all the way down, and this like armor plating on his shoulder, the scaling on his arms, on his wrists, his hands. Just great texture on his armor, on his thighs, all the way down to his claws on his feet. The tail is also just superbly crafted. It's just absolutely beautiful. Now it does come with two pairs of hands also. I'm just trying to get him to stand again. Try that old tail trick. Stand, Devilman. Okay, he comes with two fists, as you can see, and he also comes with these open ones, which you can have him as a bit more of like a, you know, clawy kind of like grr. These again absolutely beautifully sculpted, and they just look amazing. And it also comes with like these half open wings, which I will show you in a bit, but a quick look at the view of them. Just again, I just can't get over how well this sculpt comes in. And the final accessory comes in is this green piece of like energy stroke fire, which clips into his mouth, which again I'll show you in a bit. Okay, so he's got these wings, like I said. Now he's got two pairs of wings basically. These ones have actually a hinge on them, so they can flap up and down. It's the only articulation you get, but they just pop out really easy. They've got individual grooves, like that's got like a little kind of, I know it's a bit blurry, but you can make it out an L. Whereas the other one, if I grab, see, it's got more like a C kind of shape. Again, I know it's blurry, but you can make it out. Sorry, it's because my hands are busy. But if I grab the L one, Just pop that straight in there. Grab the C one and pop that in there. And then he has this kind of like wings, like they've just come out of his back, but they're folded, kind of like folded down, maybe collapsed even. And yes, that is the right way. I was supposed to go up, not down. I'm not a massive fan of these, to be honest, although I do think they look really nice. I don't like how they look on the figure, so I generally either have them without wings or with them ones. And I do really, really love these wings. Like I said, they just slide really nice, and they've got a nice hinge. Now, I'm not going to change any of his hands on camera, because I did take off some of his hands and heads, and the heads, I gotta admit, are a pain in the backside to put back on, because they are, well, spike, 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 spike. The only place you can really put pressure to put them on is here. They are a simple ball. If I show you underneath, so they're a very simple ball hole, so you can just pop them off, but I found it much more safer and wiser to, because I originally had this on, to heat up that one and then put it on. You probably could with force, but I was a bit more worried about breaking it, and I didn't want to hurt myself, like I said, because they're flexible, but they're still quite sturdy, so you could probably do yourself quite a nasty injury. So, like I said, I wouldn't advise, if you had to pop them off, then I would probably use the heating process. Sorry if you can hear noise, my sister's kid just come back. Right, and same for the hands, to be honest. I kind of struggled to get the hands on and off. It was easier for the hands, but just be wary, they're a really, really nice fit. Now, I was going to show you this fire stuff. This just very simple. It's got like a little, don't know how well you can see that, but he just bites hold of that. It only goes in one way, so, and I think it's this way. There you go. And that's like what that's supposed to look like. Has this like whole fire coming out. It's bigger on one side than the other. Not massive fan of that either. It does look kind of cool, but generally not a fan. Right, so let's put his accessories and wings to the side. Okay, let's do some size comparisons and height. Try and stand him up as straight as I can. Then we'll go over his articulation. That's probably about as straight as I can get him. So, on a height basis, needs to go higher than that. Okay, so to the top of the head, you're looking at about 7 inches. Top of the horns, about 8 inches. So he's got quite a nice scale. A couple of size comparison figures in here. I've got the Marvel Legends Mystique. Return on Marvel Legends Mystique even. And as you can see, he's quite considerable. Taller than her. She's going to go. She's going. I can see her falling. Stand, woman. There you go. And then I've got the Hyperion. Just the two today. And again, you can see he towers him in height, but he's a very skinny, scrawny figure. But you know, that's what Devilman is. He is a very, very scrawny kind of guy, you know. But also really ripped. I mean, the definition is really, really nice. So let's go over his articulation. Now, the head is on a double ball joint. So you've got a ball that goes in there and a ball that goes in the head. So you can get that all the way back like that. And then if you bring it forward, you can get it like all the way down like that. The neck itself is on a ball. So you can get some side to side from the head, sorry. Forgot to add to that. But then you've also got the neck as well. And the neck can go back. Not massive, but forward quite a lot. You know, they could have probably left the neck part out, but it's nice that they had it. Now, the shoulders are on like those figure arch joints where they get kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like they're kind of attached like in there, so they can go around. You can see how I'm moving that. Just focus on that. And then the shoulders are on a ball, and they can come up to there. Now, you notice it's quite spiky. It does kind of get in the way, but at the same time it does really, you know, you see you can go full 360 degree around. Just be wary of these little spiky bits. He's then got a bicep cut, full 360 degree. He's then got a single joint in the elbow to, well that's over 90 degree, but he's also got a rotation in the elbow. No rotation in the wrist, although it looks like it could be, it's not. So you've got a rotation there. I don't think it's a, you probably could go full 360, but I'm not going to. And then he's got a double ball in the wrist, so you can get quite a lot of flexes, all kinds of that. Nice mention spike on the elbow. Right, the torso has one crunch here, so you can go down like that, or just the top one, up to there. Then you've got a little bit of side to side of the top one. The bottom one, down to there. Sorry, I'm trying to get this out of the way. And then up to there, and then a side to that. And then the last one has a forward of that, a back of that, and then you probably could do a full, no, only to there. But with the others, you can get them facing left or right, like practically horizontally, practically flat. Quick look at the back, by the way. Nice paint there. It's like his scars, which go over all the way here. T-cut hips, and they are they the hinge ones? I can't remember. No, I don't think they're the hinge ones. Do you know? No, they are the hinge ones. Yeah, same like the figure arts. They go, there's a hinge in there, so it can go up and down, give you more or less articulation. But you can do a Spartan of, well, that really, and a split of that. His armour's kind of blocking it. The armour himself is on a little kind of hinge in there, and it is a separate piece from here. It's basically bum cheek to here. It's loose, but if you put too much force, it will pop off. And then a single bend in the knee to there, and it's kind of hidden really nicely. Like it just goes under, just like that, and it looks really cool. Shame we can't do the same for the back, but you know, that looks really, really nice. You can also rotate at the knee as well. From there, you can probably do a full 360. Well, no, you can't because that. So from there to there. Now the ankle is on a ball joint, like the shoulder. You can rotate the top of the ankle, you can rotate the bottom of the ankle, and you can pivot, point to there. And again, same as the knee, it kind of goes under to there. But if you angle it right, you can get like a side pivot. So that's pretty cool. So you've got a massive amount of motion, a great amount of detail in it. Oh, and its tail, you can't, no joint or anything, but it's a flexible wire inside, but it's very jagged, so I wouldn't advise doing anything. It's a really long tail as well. I mean, that's like 8 inches off the top of my head. So that's really, really cool. It's got a nice little like spiky bit at the back as well, like a blade almost. Like I said, this guy is absolutely a great figure. I would be happy to get a few more like enemies in this wave if they did it. Now, like most Japanese figures, he is a bit on the pricey range. I can't remember how much I paid for him. I think it was maybe £40 plus shipping. It might have been all included. I think I actually got him really, really cheap, actually, come to think about it. But I was lucky. I've seen him online for several hundred of pounds and dollars and so forth. For example, I've got Amazon open right now, and he's on there for $26. So yeah. But if you can find this guy cheap, like I said, he's an absolutely gorgeous sculpted figure, and I cannot recommend him enough. So go pick him up. Anyway, guys, that's my review. I hope you guys liked it. Please feel free to watch the movies. I've actually got them. I've uploaded my own copies onto YouTube myself, so feel free to watch them. I'll leave links in the description below. As per usual, please leave your comments below. Please subscribe, and I guess I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.